Yeah, I always end up cooking like our big holiday meals for my family,
Oh,
like
fun.
Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's like always the one time of the year, and I spend like the entire day in the kitchen.
Starting to cry. So recently I was asked by Julissa to make a homemade version of one of her favorite foods, the McGriddle, and I nailed it. But today I'm joined by Jake, who is asking me to make a homemade version of one of his favorite foods, animal-style fries. I'm actually really excited for this one. They're one of my favorite foods too.
It's because they're delicious.
So delicious. I actually love animal-style fries. I've eaten a ton of them in my 25 years. I've never made them though, so I'm up for the challenge.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So you can go ahead and peel. Do you know how to peel a potato?
I think so.
So you can go ahead. It's pretty simple. Just, you know.
Just all the way around the whole surface.
And I'm gonna start on cutting the onion. This is a little bit more labor intensive, so I'm starting with one yellow onion. This is like a massive onion.
I think the onions are my favorite part.
How often do you eat animal-style fries?
About as often as I eat In-N-Out, which is on a normal week, like twice a week.
Twice a week? Oh shit!
For the last 20 years of my life.
So when I was making the McGriddle for Julissa, I had never actually had one before, so I didn't really know what it was supposed to taste like or be like. But this I know. Caramelizing them, which is actually a bit of a long process, so we should start on that.
The number one ingredient is patience.
Yes, I love that. Something I need more of. A good job.
These are looking good.
Yeah, they're looking good. So again, we just want to make sure our onions are like really super fine since they're tiny.
They'll cook faster because they're tiny, right?
So, they'll still take a minute. They'll still take a minute. The reason they take a while is because we have to cook them on a lower heat, and that will just make sure their sugars like caramelize before they like really burn. And that's what makes them nice and like sweet. So now I'm just gonna put a tablespoon of butter in our, I'm gonna turn that up just so it melts. So what's your favorite part about the animal style fries?
It's gotta be the onions. But I mean, it's a perfect mix of everything. Just animal style fries, animal style burger. Have you ever stuffed your animal style fries inside your burger?
No, I have not. Is that what you do?
Sometimes.
Wow. Okay, with our onions in the pan.
So have you ever put fries in a burger?
Yes. So actually, that is my specialty. But what I do is I order a double-double, and I get the fries well done.
Same here. 100 times better that way.
They're so much better. Have you ever gotten a 4x4?
I have gotten 4x4 tons of times, but I usually prefer to get 2 double-doubles instead.
Wow.
I'm a big guy.
I've never gone beyond a double. All right, so now I'm just gonna season our onions with a little bit of salt. And now we're just gonna wait for them to brown and caramelize. So if you want to watch our onions,
You got it.
just stirring occasionally. I'm just gonna try to cut these pretty uniformly. So while you're finishing up these onions, which are looking and smelling
Looking
great,
so
by
good.
the way, I'm gonna start with our Thousand Island dressing, which is the secret sauce that they add on
secret sauce.
the animal style stuff. I don't know if they add anything like else. If it's, like,
Supposedly they do.
they might. We're gonna try to replicate it, but I don't know what the secret is.
I wonder if there's like a
Love,
recipe or something.
probably.
Love.
So I'm gonna put some mayonnaise, a couple of tablespoons of ketchup. Great sound. So now I'm gonna use this sweet pickle relish, which is key for Thousand Island. And we're gonna do a little bit of sugar. Thousand Island is a little sweet, but it's also pretty tangy, so we're adding this distilled white vinegar.
Fancy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna mix this up and give it a taste and see if it needs anything else. But you gotta have that like nice like pink color like the Thousand Island dressing has, you know?
Yeah.
I love a saucy burger.
Yeah.
I love a saucy burger.
You know on their animal burgers, they actually grill their mustard on buns too?
Yeah, I know that too. Yeah, that which is delicious. I love
It is.
mustard. Yeah. Okay.
You know, you can just have them grilled mustard without having an animal style too. You can add that as a special.
You can.
You can just say, yeah, just like a double with
The
grilled mustard.
options are endless, guys.
Tasty?
It's good. It tastes like thousand ounces.
That's what we're going for, right?
Yeah. There is something missing though. I do feel like there's something missing, but I don't know what. Maybe it's that love. All right, the onions are done. The sauce is done. Now it's time to fry, which is probably the most dangerous part about this.
Yeah, I tried frying once in college and it didn't end up well, and I haven't tried to fry anything at home since.
Yeah, it'll be okay though. I fry all the time and I haven't burned anything down yet, so. Our fries are ready to dunk. So, like I said, we're gonna be frying these. Don't worry, I won't splash you. You're in the splash zone.
I know, I'm like,
So we're gonna do a double fry. So I'm first frying these at 300 degrees. And that just means the potatoes will have time to cook at a lower temp.
Let me just grab it.
Oh God, don't do that. So now we're gonna wait until our oil gets to 400 degrees and we're gonna put the fries back in so that they get all golden and crispy like we like.
Now this game again.
We're almost there. And once they get there, which will be pretty fast.
Oh yeah, they're already golden.
Yeah. We are gonna pop them out.
Looks like they came from a restaurant.
Right? Hopefully they taste like it too. The best restaurant in the world, In-N-Out. Looks like we got them all. Okay.
That was super fast.
So now we're draining the excess oil back on this rack, and I'm going to salt them now so that we get all the salt on there. Wow. They're still hot and fresh. Cardboard dish that is not homemade. This is actually from In-N-Out, but
Fun fact in there.
I didn't want to make one. So we're gonna pile these up in here. Now we have our American cheese, which is supposed to melt. All right, and then of course we have our delicious caramelized onions.
Best part.
The best part. So I'm just gonna plop those right on there. You can kind of spread them out nicely. Oh, those look so good. Great color on that, Jake.
I don't like using the word plop.
Well, what would you have said?
I don't know.
Plop. And then our final ingredient, the homemade Thousand Island sauce, the secret sauce. Yes.
You know, it's hard to even like
That
notice
looks
it.
so
These look
good.
like In-N-Out fries. These look like animal
They do.
fries.
Like I wouldn't doubt it, except for we need the cheese to melt a little more. So now I'm just gonna pop this in the oven so the cheese melts, and then we'll be ready to eat. So as far as taste goes, In-N-Out is a little bit of a tricky one because unlike most fast food, they still use pretty fresh ingredients. So it's hard to really improve upon that aspect, but I do think we may be able to beat them on the fries.
I think you're right. I mean, a lot of people don't like the fries very much.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people, let me just say that, but a lot of people don't, so this might be better for a lot of people.
We'll see.
I guess we're going to try these.
Yeah.
Start with In-N-Out.
Yeah, let's start with In-N-Out and have the baseline. Let's remember what we love so much.
I like where your head's at.
Always want to get the cheesiest, sauciest bite, right?
Yeah, with enough
like
onions
the top.
on it too.
That's what's a little sad is that once you
After
get to the
top's
bottom,
gone, yeah.
it's so good.
Let's just eat the top off.
Should we try ours? Move on over.
Now the real moment.
I'm a little nervous.
It's a lot to live up
so
to.
nervous.
It's so much to live
I
up
always
to.
get nervous because I'm like, I hope I didn't disappoint. And especially this one because I don't want to disappoint In-N-Out.
Well, also it's a really, really high standard. It's a
Yeah,
high bar that's
it
been
was
set.
a high
so-
bar to jump. Okay,
All right,
let's try
let's do it.
Should do.
All right. I'm really good. Oh, man.
I need another bite. Hey,
All right, very tasty.
the fries are better for sure.
Yeah.
I want to animal style my life. I still think I'm gonna go to In-N-Out though.
I'm never gonna stop.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not gonna make this home because I can still buy it, but this is delicious. You did a good job.
Well, we did it.
I never doubted you, but this still turned out better than I expected.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad I could be of service. And now you can clean it all up.